Sierra, the girl. I was Sierra, the girl who do eyes. That's what everybody used to call me. The girl who do eyebrows, the girl who do eyes. So I was built off of that. And then I became, that was around 16, 17. Oh, Sierra, the girl who do eyes. Oh, she do eyebrows. Oh my gosh, she do so good. The girl, Sierra, the girl who do eyes. That was my first name coming up as he was transitioning me. And then it was another shift around 21, 22. And then I was Sierra Glamshop. And then I got pop because even before I hit TV, I had like 300,000 followers. So I was Sierra Glamshop. And so I went from Sierra Glamshop because I had the glam shop. And then when I hit TV, I was Sierra Gates. Sierra Glamshop dealt with a couple hundred thousands because I was, just hustling. But Sierra Gates hit millions. But then Sierra Whitehead is going to be the billions. I know that. So I'm like, all right, guys. So right now, I'm in transition. I'm like Sierra Gates taken away to become Sierra Whitehead. So it's like I'm at the last little 2 months of Sierra Gates. So I'm like, wrap it up because I'm ready to get into my billions. So after I had my daughter at 15, I needed a job. I had to drop out of high school. So I went to the makeup stand and told them I knew how to do eyebrows. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't know how to do eyebrows for real, but I was so consistent with doing my own and molding them because my mama would never let me arch them. And I was drawing all the time, and God was like gearing my hands up to go into the world and be this person that when I actually went to the makeup stand, and how divine God is, the girl that went to my high school, because I needed a job, right? Before you need a job, you got to do an interview. So the makeup lady was like, you know how to do eyebrows? I'm like, yeah. But as a mom, when you need a job, you know how to do anything. You gonna lie and say you know how to do it. So I told the lady I knew how to do makeup. And one of my friends from high school was walking down the hallway of the mall and was like, Sierra, why you ain't in school? I'm like, in my head, girl, because I dropped out because I need some money and I don't, Mm-hmm. And she was like, well, I'm going to birthday bash. You work here? And the lady looked at me at the makeup stand. She was like, yeah, because I want to see how you do. So I ended up doing her makeup with some Q-tips and some other stuff with me just thinking I was doing it the right way. But the whole time, God had me practicing for this very moment. And I ended up getting a job and it changed my life. So here I am, 16 years old with a baby, homeless, trying to figure it out. And I'm doing makeup at a stand, and it was my first time ever doing makeup with some Q-tips. But because God was already conditioning my hands back then. So then when the big test came, that's why I was like, them children is purposeful. They supposed to been here because like I had my baby, and then God just.
So your purpose helped you find more purpose.
Yeah, it did. So I started doing makeup, and then I met a girl from the strip club. Her name is Brooklyn. She's still one of my friends to this day. She was in the she came to my makeup stand and she was like, oh my God, can you do my brows? Started doing her brows. She was loving it. She would come to the makeup stand every week. At this time, I was working at the makeup stand, at the popcorn stand, at the clothing store. Because remember, I was stacking my money up trying to get my baby back. So she was like, oh my God, you do so good. Why don't you come do makeup in the back of the strip club? Here I am, 17 years old at the time. I'm like, girl, I'm not even 18. I'm not even going to be able to go get a job back there. So I just stepped out on faith because I was doing so good with makeup, blowing my mind, making so much money. Everybody was like, oh, Sierra, like she getting to the money. I had done saved up, bought me a little car, all that. And I was saving up to get for a house so I could get my baby back.
Yeah.
So I went to the back of the strip club, interviewed with a man. Of course, I was like 142 pounds back then. I always been thick at the bottom, small at the top. So he was trying to get me to dance. I'm like, that's not what I came to do. Now, but my mama was always a hustler. I never seen her bring a lot of men around. I never seen her I always seen her being tough and strong. So easily I could have said I want to dance and be a stripper. I seen all them girls in there making so much money. I was like, damn, so they in here just making money like that. And back then, this is when strip clubs was popping. They was making money when I was 17. You get what I'm saying? So that was years ago.
That was big money too.
He 17. Literally was trying to get me to. No, strip clubs was really making money back then.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That was big money.
They were making money. Yeah. So
today they still making money.
Yeah, it's and so slow it down a lot. So back then, the man was like, you don't want to dance? Like, he was literally trying to get me to dance. I'm like, no, I stood firm. I'm like, no, I don't want to dance. I want to do makeup. He was like, well, you ain't old enough to work in here to do makeup. And I came back and I was like, but I'm old enough to show my pussy and my ass and my titties. I'm a 17. If they bust this shit, you gonna get in trouble. And he was like, he looked at me. I was like, the girls need me. The club, everybody was in their gun rooms. They look crazy. So I went, he was like, all right, gone. He let me do the makeup. And I swear that's like when my life just started unraveling and opening up. I was back there and the stuff that I was experiencing, I was like, wow. I feel like even that part of my testimony and what I went through in my life made me want to be who I am today, because I was like seeing so much. It was like, the women were just so broken. You had some girls in there stripping to pay for college. You had some girls in there stripping because, you know, that was their last resort to take care of their kids. You had some girls in there stripping because just so many different reasons, drugs, sex, money. It was just so crazy. I seen so much, and it just made me just want to be better, and to be better to go back to help them though. Like I always had after experiencing that, a special respect in my heart for strippers. So like when I first started getting a whole bunch of money, like my first million, every time I would go travel with my microblading tour, the world know they done seen Sierra in the strip club, because I went in there and spent so much money with them. It was like a thing. I used to be like, take me to the strip club, take me to the strip, and I just would go give a whole bunch of money because it was a thing. I knew, like I had a special connection with strippers because I was in the era.
That is wild.
Anybody that has passed on my journey or gave me a chance, I'm forever telling them thank you. Like, even if I could see them a million times, every time I see them, I'd be like, girl, just thank you. Or giving them their props. And it's just like, that never happens for me and I don't look for it. But I just be thinking it's weird. Like, why, God? You know what I'm saying? Because I really just be wanting people to tell their testimonies so that people can know and come back and be like, oh, if she did it, I can do it. Because it's the thing to life is telling your testimony so that you can help somebody, right?
Yeah, we're free by the word of my testimony.
Yeah. So I just be like, dang. So I appreciate that. And I love you so much. And I feel like this was so divine. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be friends for life. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.